I could share with you the same old tricks and call it a day. Not that they're bad, they're good. But here's the real question. What if I could share with you the actual secrets pros use to move faster and more controlled? These are secrets 90% of players don't even touch. Secrets I went out of my way to ask pros about, and they shared them with me. And today, I'm going to share them with you. All you need to do is not just listen, but actually try what I show you. Also, liking the video helps me a ton. It motivates me to keep making guides like this, so thanks in advance. If you want to top up fast and cheap without going broke, check out Wingsstore. They're secure, really fast, support 14 different countries and multiple payment methods, and you even get rewarded with Wings points every time you top up, which you can use to get free gold. Plus, it's not just for Bloodstrike. They support other games too. Now, before I start spilling all the juicy secrets, you need one thing above everything else: control. If you have zero control of your movement, nothing else matters. So let me hit you with a truth bomb. You've got to turn off assisted joystick. I know, for some players this hurts because you're used to it, but if you want full control, assisted joystick will only mess you up. Now, here's the twist. My auto sprint is on. Why? Because when you first turn assisted joystick off, sometimes you get stuck. That's where auto sprint saves you, so you can keep sliding and moving freely. Later, once you've mastered keeping your thumb steady on the joystick, then you can turn everything off. But until then, auto sprint is your safety net. See? Even pros don't just jump to the crazy stuff. Everything starts from the beginning. Control first, speed later. Next up, comfort. Some of you feel uncomfortable with your joystick. You know that tight circle feeling? Like your thumb is tied to a rock and stuck inside it? I know you felt it. You just didn't know what caused it. Let's fix that. First, joystick size. I use mine at 100. Why? Because it gives me full control, especially when I'm using auto sprint. If you go too small, say 20 or 30, you'll find yourself accidentally sprinting off edges and falling to your elimination. Not good. So here's the rule. The lowest you should go is 50, especially with auto sprint. If you've turned both settings off and don't want to get stuck, then sure, you can shrink it down. But if auto sprint is on, stick to my method. It'll save your life in game. Now let's make your joystick feel smooth. This is where a pro secret comes in. See, a lot of you just throw your dead zone to 100 because you saw a creator do it, but you never actually understood what it does. Let me explain. Dead zone is that little gap in your joystick where small movements don't register. Games add it so your crosshair doesn't shake when your thumb shakes. Cool, right? But here's the catch. If your dead zone is too big, you're literally creating delay in your movement. You have to push further before the game reacts, which kills your movement speed. Now, here's the secret. Drop that thing to 0. At 0, every tiny movement of your thumb registers instantly. No wasted motion, no input delay, just pure raw control. That's why so many pros use the lowest dead zone possible. You thought it didn't matter, but it's been holding you back this whole time. But let me hit you with something counterintuitive. Comfort kills growth. I see so many players using hold to crouch. Sure, it feels safe, but it also limits you. Why? Because when you're holding crouch, you've basically tied up one finger. You can't do anything else with it. That's why two-finger players struggle so much. They choose comfort over control. The better way? Tap to crouch. Yes, it's harder at first. Yes, you'll get stuck in fights and die a lot while learning. But once you master it, your movement explodes. You'll be able to crouch left and right while shooting, making you harder to hit and way faster in fights. So the question is, do you want the comfortable way or do you want the pro way? Now here's another missing piece. Your weapon choice affects your movement speed. If you're running around with a sniper or assault rifle out, you're literally slowing yourself down. Always sprint without weapons. That's where quick weapon switch comes in. If you're not using it, you're handicapping yourself. And this ties back to your HUD. Your HUD determines how fast you can move and pull off advanced moves like slide cancels, bunny hops, or snake slides. If you're stuck on a two-finger HUD, you're limiting yourself. Start small. Go from 2 to 3 fingers, then 3 to 4. Don't skip steps or you'll mess everything up. Patience beats rushing. Even pros didn't master 4 fingers in one day. Finally, let's talk about the biggest mystery: movement combos. You might think pros are moving fast because of some secret exploit. Wrong. The truth? They know the game's fixed speed limit. Every game has one. You can't go faster than the system itself allows. So instead of fighting the system, pros work with it. They don't spam infinite slides or random movements. They create movement combos, specific sequences that flow smoothly without jamming. Think about it like Mortal Kombat combos, but for movement. Slide, cancel into jump, crouch, strafe into bunny hop. Done in rhythm, not spammed. Watch your favorite cracked players again. Look closely. You'll see they're not just spamming, they're comboing. That's why they look so smooth, fast, and unpredictable. So here's the secret. Don't fight the system, master it. Find your own combos. Learn how fast you can perform each move without jamming. That's the missing piece. That's the truth no one tells you. So now you know. The secrets aren't magic. They're about control, patience, and mastering rhythm. If you've watched this far, you're already different from 90% of players who don't care. Now it's your turn. Go test everything I showed you today. And if you want to learn why aim assist might actually be making your aim worse, click the video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, my diddler.